To be able to use this channel to help animals has been amazing, but to be able to use it to help people is a truly incredible experience. I'd like to introduce you all to a very special subscriber named Cody and her little service dog named MJ. Before we tell you a little bit about Cody's story, let's ask the owners how they would like their dog groomed.
Okay, short, shaved?
Yes, please.
Okay.
With a small amount of top knot left.
Okay.
Please.
What about her ears?
Rounded.
Okay.
And blended as well as possible.
Back at the start of 2022, I received a voicemail from a woman named Cody who was looking to have her German Shepherd service dog named Bean featured on our channel. She told me all about her struggles and medical history and how Bean truly helps her to be more independent and safe. I had her booked in for the spring, and we were both looking forward to the appointment. When I phoned her a month before to confirm the appointment, I was devastated by the sound of Cody sobbing as she told me her beloved dog was tragically struck and killed by a truck. Cody didn't just lose her pet or her best friend that day. She lost her lifeline. It was in this moment that I knew I needed to do something to help her. Watch until the end of this video to see the owner's reaction to their dog's haircut and a surprise for Cody from all of you viewers.
MJ, you gotta get used to having your paws touched.
Cody told me about her new service dog in training, MJ, and we agreed to book her first grooming appointment with me. MJ now has to undergo service dog training, which can cost anywhere from $15,000 to $25,000. This wasn't an expense Cody was anticipating, after just finishing this training with Bean only 6 months prior to her death. Since sending her for training is such a huge expense, Cody and her mother intend on doing the training themselves, which for someone who is suffering from chronic illness, this is no easy task. What Cody didn't know was that her mother and I had been speaking in private, where we discussed setting up a fundraiser to give MJ the best training possible and the best assistance to her owner. I have personally donated towards this fundraiser, which can be found in the description below. If you have the ability to help Cody and MJ, your generosity and kindness is extremely appreciated. MJ is a mini golden doodle, and for this being her first ever grooming experience, she was incredibly well behaved. She is the perfect candidate to be a very successful service dog. I sprayed her down in Beachside Bellini Cologne by Groomer's Choice, and now let's show you how excited her owners are to see her.
Oh my god! Hi! Oh, hi! Oh my gosh! You're Peach Fuzz! You are like a Peach Fuzz!
Really good.
I decided to ask Cody a little bit about her condition so she can explain just how important a service dog is to their disabled owner.
When I was 14, I started experiencing a lot more medical challenges. I experienced a significant traumatic event a month before I turned 15. And it impacted me. I've been in and out of the hospital for varying conditions. I have tic disorder. I have vasovagal syncope, fainting episodes that are brought on by pain and stress.
During her explanation, we witnessed MJ hard at work when Cody unfortunately had one of her fainting spells. She faints anywhere from 15 to 20 times a day. Not only is MJ there to help wake her up by pawing her, but she also helps Cody to be more grounded as she regains consciousness.
Ouch! Take a moment. Yeah. Good, MJ. Good girl. Distraction doggy. And comfort doggy.
I have this weird thing right now where I experience heart attack level pain every minute of the day. I experience a lot of headaches and stress. And right now, what Bean would do, when I would start to experience a lot of pain, I had these little tells. I would start like grabbing onto my arms, or I would my breathing get super erratic. And Bean would be able to come over and start relieving pressure. She started performing DPT, or deep pressure therapy. The next thing Bean would do is that she would bring me down to the ground. Bean could also be able to retrieve items for me. She was able to help me be able to transport myself from one place to another. She could open doors for me. not only in my private home, but she could also open doors in public. I would just be able to go button, and she'd find the closest emergency button or the closest door. She'd be able to find a location no matter where I was, be able to get me to an exit. They also had this innate sense, I think any dog owner with a disability will know, of just when something is wrong, but also to get me to lie down and further apply pressure until my body could calm down and I could return safely to what I was doing. Bean provided me a way to cope with my pain, physical and mental.
And it took 2 years to train her, and now she's undergoing the same training.
What I've done with MJ already, I taught her all the basics of sit, heel, come down, and I've taught her a few other things, like how to do very basic commands, such as paw. So when I'm unconscious, her very beginning commands are to sit beside me or lay beside me the best that she can, because sometimes I fall in very weird positions. So if she can, get on top of me. If she can't, lie beside me. Then, if it happens that she can remember to do the pawing, or is prompted to do paw, she will start stroking my arm. Hey, I love you. One of my next objectives I really want to start with is training for scent detection. I have a pretty severe wheat allergy that's been my whole life. So if MJ is with me, I'll be able to pass by areas, be able to go into different stores and avoid bakery sections, or have her let me know, like, hey Mom, this area smells like this. Don't come here.
So how much did it cost to train Bean?
So I took her to A Perfect Dog for Life, and that was $2,500 to take her for training for 1 week. I spent about $11,000 to and maybe even to $15,000 to pay for the first 2 years.
So if you are able to send her for additional training by this GoFundMe, you'll be able to send her for more professional training where she's gone for a week at a time, right?
Yep.
That would be something you guys would like to do.
Oh, that would be ideal.
Yeah. We want to do something for you. So
Oh God, are you giving me another surprise?
another surprise.
Oh God, I need to brace myself.
Breathe.
So we spoke to Heather, and Heather told us, which is your neighbor, right?
Yeah.
And she told us that you were very worried about grooming needs because you've never had a dog that requires professional grooming. It'll probably cost around $80 to $100 to have her groomed once every 2 months, which is how often she should be going. So it'll be around $600 a year to have her groomed. So
I'm
today,
looking up YouTube videos.
well, today we're going to give you $600
Because we want you to be able to afford to get her professionally groomed.
Oh, that is so kind.
How are you affording this?
because of people like
Generous.
you who watch
Stop
my
doing
channel.
this.
MJ, Paul. Kindness and generous comes back around. Remember how many people you've helped? Yeah, but this is Cody's life, and MJ and I are here to support him.
We're here
very,
too.
very
Cologne is
kind.
on her.
What kind of cologne is the new one? It's called Beachside Bellini.
Oh,
It smells
so
really good.
pretty.
So hopefully
So pretty.
she can get lots more grooms.
Speaking of dogs, I know this is a stretch.
No, you want to meet my shepherd?
Being able to have the opportunity to help Cody today was a surreal feeling, and I have all of you to thank for that. I want to be able to help more pets and people, but I can't do that without your help. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button and don't forget to share. Coming up next week, we as a community are helping out my local animal shelter in an amazing way. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the very kind Cody and her magnificent MJ.